What up? Big Herc916, positivity and motivation. And for you car guys out there, they're doing a giveaway with Muscle Up Detail Spray. DM me a picture of your car on my Instagram, Big Herc916, and you'll enter to win a swag bag giveaway. Detail spray, stickers, some other little goodies in there. The contest deadline is Saturday, the 17th of April. So you got to DM me your picture. The picture of that gets the most likes is going to be announced the winner. And I'll announce the winner the following week. But Muscle Up Detail Spray, also on Instagram. You could DM the picture there also. Or you could DM at Big Herc916, Instagram, and you'll enter to win. And let's see what you're working with, man. Shoot your picture of your old school, your classic, exotic car, supercar, your tuner car, whatever the case may be, and the car with the most likes will win a swag bag. I'm out here enjoying life, just staying really positive, elevating my consciousness, and I put out a lot of videos, everything from cars to hygiene to motivation to just things that make you think. And for myself, I've always been really hard on myself when it comes to striving for excellence. And I don't knock the next person if they want to just be average, if they want to just do enough to get by. That's perfectly fine for those out there, but I think the majority of the people that come to my channel are striving for excellence. And for myself, it's something that burns inside me that makes me want to be the best I can be. No, I wasn't no professional athlete. No, I wasn't no professional artist, musician, or anything like that. But in whatever I did put my mind to, I made sure I gave it my all. I didn't go into a testing class and just be happy getting a C or a D or a B. I want to make sure I got an A. If I had a project for science class, I don't want to just pass with my project and get like a B. I wanted an A. I want to be at the top of whatever percentile of my class. So I used to get frustrated sometimes and get mad at my mom when I'm doing homework, and she was like, okay, well then do it by yourself. And then I would have to calm down and ask her to help me and try to figure out the answer, because she wouldn't give me the answer or do it for me. She made me work to get the answer myself. And so I was always really hard on myself, and that pushed me in a lot of things. I mean, when I was skateboarding, practicing tricks, I'd be outside for hours trying to do an ollie kickflip until I landed it, and then I had to land it 10 times in a row to make sure I had it perfected. When I was doing ollie wall rides, or I was doing tail whips on my BMX bike, I had to perfect whatever it was I was doing and not just be an average BMXer or an average skateboarder. I want to be the best. And a lot of people out there, a lot of you young kids, you have no desire to push yourself, man. And so I put these videos out to hopefully light a fire up your ass so that you'll be motivated to do more than what you're doing. I mean, I feel like your calling while you're here is to maximize your potential. And a lot of you guys do not, you do not apply yourselves. You're just kind of floating through life, and you're hoping somebody just give you something, and you don't want to put in the work. Well, you got to put in the work in life, man. And that's why, I messed up quite a few times, and I wasn't afraid to call myself a loser, man. I'm sitting there, I'm in a cell with a door, with a window that's probably maybe 3 inches, and it's thick. Nobody can hear you really through the door. And I got to sleep on a little cot. and it's nasty. And I'm thinking, man, I messed up, man. I'm a goddamn loser because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I somehow got off track. And some people take that and they adapt to it and they make that home and they keep coming back to it because that becomes their new norm. And for other people, they get disgusted. And so when they do finally have the opportunity to get out of a jail or prison or juvenile situation, they don't ever look back. And so you turn that loser situation into a winner situation. And anybody can turn a loser situation into a winner situation if they put their mind to it. But it blows me away how many people get mad and be like, there's nothing wrong with being average. Well, if you want to be average, then so be it, man. But, and like I said, I know I put these videos out so they're going to be comments, but I never wanted to be average. Don't want to be, doing the average shit. It's not something, I don't want to drive the average car. Don't want to eat the average food. Do not want to wear the average clothes. Never did. Always thought something was wrong with me because I was different. And I looked at, certain people around me and I'm like, how could they live like this? It wasn't like they were living ghetto, but it was just a repetitive cycle. And I'm like, there's got to be more to life than that. And so I tried a lot of things and it got me caught up in a lot of different ways because I didn't really know what I was doing. But I tried in many ways to see if I could figure something out. Maybe, somehow stumble onto something. And, it took me going to the federal pen and going through that process, that experience. And even going through that experience, not everybody has the same experience as I had. Not everybody wants to grow themselves and, really focus. A lot of people go there and just hang out. It's a big daycare, but I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it like, wow, man, how did I get to this point? What were the choices I made that led to me creating this reality? And so, I dug deep, did a lot of spiritual soul searching, and, came to this point where I am now, which I never, fathomed that I'd be doing things on YouTube, sharing intimate thoughts and just different visions with you guys out here. But my thing is, I hope that through sharing these, it triggers something, it triggers something in that young kid who has dreamed of becoming an NFL athlete or a professional golfer or an architect or, a contractor or an engineer or, the next, detail shop owner, whatever the case may be. The young girl who strives to open her own beauty salon or, create her own corporation. I hope that I trigger that because I didn't have anybody teaching me any of this to trigger anything. And so I would just hang out. And like I said, when you're complaining and you're around, other people that complain, that's a loser mentality. You can take it how you want, man. Loser mentality is complaining. Complain. Oh, I'm overweight. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, get your ass up. Go walk. Get your ass up. Put the damn Doritos down or the donuts or cookies and, get you some healthy food. Go walk after work instead of sitting on your ass. Stop watching TV all day and exercise. Quit making excuses. And then when you're sick, you're like, oh, it's genetically my family. No, it's because you're a lazy fat ass. And you don't care about yourself. And you want to blame everybody. It's no different than when you say, oh, it's not fair, but you went through school and you got Fs. You got D's and you barely passed because you didn't study. You don't want to apply yourself. You want to cheat. You want to hang out. You want to smoke weed, and you go to school late, cut class, and now you're mad because at 30-something, 20-something, 40-something, your life ain't shit. That's your own damn fault, man. That's your own fault. You ain't did nothing extra because you got the same 24 hours in a day as the next person. And you think money's a commodity, time's a commodity. What did you do with your time? How much time did you put into elevating yourself, to physically enhancing yourself, to spiritually feeding yourself, to intellectually educating yourself daily? What'd you do? What'd you do today? You tell me. Probably not a goddamn thing. You looked at a bunch of frivolous stuff, and then you say that, oh man, life's not fair. No, it's not fair for a goddamn loser. It's not fair if you want to sit around and complain, but if you want to really find an answer and say, hey, I'm healthy, I don't have any ailments, I got, the ability to walk and move around, and I can actually apply myself, then make a change, man. Make a change and stop feeling sorry for yourself, and stop saying that because of this or because of that. Because if you're not sitting in a jail cell, you're not strung out on the street, you're homeless, you have access to the basic necessities, you have a smartphone, you can basically run a whole business from your smartphone. I've met guys who took college classes from prison on a smartphone. So you could do a lot, man. Stop making goddamn excuses. And like I said, this ain't for the average person. If you want to be average, goddamn, leave all the comments you want and be average. Be happy just eating peanut butter and jelly or whatever you want to eat, hamburgers every day, whatever you want to eat, because I eat hamburgers every day. But be happy with doing whatever you do. And just, man, when things are the way they are, don't get mad at the next man when you see him having nice stuff. Congratulate him because he applied yourself more than you probably did. Yeah, some people are born into stuff, but there's a lot of people who busted ass. There's a lot of people who don't wait for a handout, and there's a lot of people, some OGs. I know a lot of guys, OGs, who grew up in way tougher times than you crybabies out here, who dealt with, picking cotton, really prejudice and all type of stuff, and they don't sit around crying, and they got shit because they worked. But that was their trade-off. They didn't have all the immediate gratification stuff you have, which makes you feel which makes you feel so satisfied so quick because you don't have to work for nothing. No, they busted ass. When I talk to OGs, man, it blows my mind when I hear some of the stories and how they look at life and how life is now. A lot of you guys need to go find your elders, man. You need to find some OGs in your neighborhood, some people who've been around some shit, so you can really get an understanding of what they went through and how life was, growing up in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, and some of these other periods where it wasn't all cake and gravy, man. Because you guys out here, man, it's like you're so caught up on what somebody owes you or how bad it is. You have no idea, man. You have no idea. So this ain't for the average, hey, those out there who be supporting, motivating, getting it, man, stay getting it, man, push yourself, be the standout in your family, be the one who makes the difference, be the one who leaves a name for everybody else to follow and lead by example. Big Herc916.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.
Welcome to Vault TV. If you're fed up with paying cable companies and streaming apps too much money every month for limited content, then Vault TV is the solution you've been waiting for. Vault TV uses our innovative software to connect you with up to 17,000 live TV channels from over 50 countries worldwide. Watch up to 100,000 movies on demand, up to 5,000 TV shows with over 120,000 episodes, live sports, news, and so much more. Starting as low as $12.99 per month and no need for a cable guy to come to your home, it's never been a better time to make the switch to Vault TV. Save money and have the full freedom to control your home entertainment your way. Visit us at vaulttv.com and start saving money today.
What up? Big Herc916, positivity, motivation. And, I'm really big into cars, and I've been working with a lot of companies doing little sponsorships. Well, I recently got a sponsorship by Muscle Up Car Detail. Shout out to Muscle Up. And this is the latest and greatest. It's non-chemical, water-based car detail. And I'll have the link in the description, but I'm going to be doing a lot of promo for them. So make sure you check out the videos. But this stuff actually works really well. As you can see, the M6 is pretty dirty. And, car detail, use it in between washes. Sometimes you don't want to, pull out the water hose or go through the actual drive-through. Well, a good way to kind of supplement that in between is to use like a car detail spray. So I'm gonna spray a section of the car and kind of let you see what it does. So if you're not familiar with detailing, check out the website. It kind of tells you a little bit, but you spray a little bit on, wipe a section of the car. And like I said, this car is pretty dirty because I haven't washed it in a week. But if you look at that, now I'm gonna flip the rag over. And always use like a microfiber. I'm gonna flip it over, kind of rub it in right here. But you can see it actually works really well. Doesn't streak. I mean, man, it leaves a nice little shine. Now, if you compare that to the other side, this is actually a really good detail product, comparable to a lot of the stuff you have on the market. And go to the website. The website's in the links in the description. muscleofcardetailspray.com. Man, some of the best stuff I've used on my cars, and I'm really big into keeping my cars clean and detailed. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and holler back.